Hey guys, hello. Happy Friday, TGIF day. I'm a little aggravated today. Let's start with what I'm going to use today. I'm going to use the MORPHE X JEFFREE STAR palette. It has some really cute shades. I'm mostly interested in like the violets, the pinks, and that. And I'm just throwing this together this morning. I'm going to try to work something out. Now, see, this says NATASHA DENONA blush, and it is NATASHA DENONA blush. Not like the other shades yesterday. And I am going to use the VISEART contour, which I've used on here a million times. I am going to attempt to use the Fenty Beauty. It's a blush palette or a highlighter palette. Is it highlighter? Kilowatt and Foil in Mimosa Sunrise and Sangria Sunset. So, I don't know what we'll use them as. I'm not too sure how they would. That's, if you can see, I don't think they'll make good highlighters. So in that case, I will use my Old Faithful. I have a lot of Old Faithfuls, you know, so the Ace Beauty Glow palette, you know, it's a good palette. It's a beautiful palette, actually. So, I'm just gonna do it as we go along here. I do have out the NYX setting spray. I have out Ulta Beauty. It's another plumper. And then I even have out this from Ulta Beauty. I don't know how that will turn out with this. I have like a more purpley lip color, but I cannot seem to find that sucker. It's like it's evading me. Here's a deeper. We'll see how we turn out today, get situated. I put in a small, very small order for Walmart yesterday, and the soonest it said they could deliver was 3 p.m. So I did 3 p.m. And you know, if you keep checking on your app, it will show you once it's been shopped for, or it will show you whether there's been weight adjustments, you know, to any of the products. It will show you if they were out, they replaced. It'll wait for you to approve it, but you only have like a certain time window to approve replacements. But then, trying to figure out what I'm going to actually put. But then, you know, it'll show that it's out for delivery once it's been picked up. Now, you have the option to leave a tip always when you're checking out. And of course, I leave a tip. And usually it's a 10% tip. Believe me, my income limit is small. So, I mean, when I leave a tip, man, it's hard for me to part with that money, but I know the majority of the time they earned it. And some of the people who deliver here, I know. Some of them I don't know, and they even bring my groceries in for me. You know, they make sure that I get my delivery. So anyways, then there's days like yesterday. It never even showed that my items were shopped for, so I called. And he said they were just waiting on a driver, that it was shopped for, even though it didn't show it, they were waiting on a driver. Now, this is the thing. I've been told by Walmart pickup and delivery many times. You know how they give you a delivery window? I think you can go up until 9, 10, even 11 o'clock, I think, to get your deliveries. Now, I'm not getting my deliveries that late, but I have done like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in an extreme because I need it the next morning, but I never got it. And every time I called, they told me, Teresa, we can't get drivers in here in the evening. Everybody wants to deliver in the morning, make their money in the morning, and go home to their families. Or if it's raining out, they don't want to come because it's raining. It's too cold. I'm like, what? Now, see, when I worked for home health, my patients expected me to walk through that door regardless of the weather. The only way I wasn't walking through that door was if we were shut down for the day. But you know what? A lot of us still walked through that door, and I was one of them. I've had to shovel driveways of patients just so I could get in it to be able to give them the care that they needed. I don't expect anybody to shovel here or anything of that sort. But why am I tipping people when they don't even want to come? You know what I mean? 3 o'clock wasn't such a bad time. And no, I never got my delivery. So I had to reschedule it for this morning. And it said it was rescheduled for this morning. But now again, it says it's delayed. So I called again. And he said they just haven't got drivers in to pick stuff up yet, for that time window. And I'm like, I can't predict who brings my groceries to me. So when I leave a good tip, I'm either tipping a really hard worker that wants to do the job and get it done, or I'm tipping somebody who only wants to deliver when they feel like it. You know what I mean? I know that is part of the, doing the deliveries and stuff is actually setting like your own schedule. But come on, guys, be reasonable. Now, as far as I'm concerned with Walmart, if they know they can never get anybody on evening, don't offer delivery for that time. Because, we pay for our subscription service. And when I choose a time window that is offered by Walmart, I expect to get my delivery within a reasonable amount of time. So, if it's raining, put on your rain boots and your rain jacket. If it's cold out, put on your winter coat, your hat, your gloves, whatever you need to put on to get your delivery done. But, you can't sit there and just, we're not delivering anything this evening. You know what I mean? You can't do that to people. We pay for the service. I think, Walmart would save a lot of money and make a lot more money if they did their own deliveries. If they had their own delivery people and they had a schedule set, and this is when those people delivered, not whoever felt like picking up the order. You know what I mean? Because that's crazy. When I order something, I expect to get it within a reasonable amount of time, especially when I'm paying, and why would I want to leave a tip for somebody who didn't want to deliver to me in the first place? This was one of the people who turned down my order last night. You know what I mean? Because they didn't feel like delivering. Well, not everybody is in love with their job. And not everybody can say when they will and will not work. And my point is, Walmart should not offer that delivery time if they know they can't get people in to deliver. Because it's a third-party service. It's not like they can, there's much they can do about it. So they need to quit using the third-party services. Now, those people will either be a pain in the butt for another store, or they will get hired by Walmart and they will have to deliver at those times because they will have to be there in the morning and go home, at their scheduled clock out time. So, I think that looks kind of cute. I am going to hit that eyebrow up there. But, that's just my opinion. Everybody feels differently about it. And I just think, why am I tipping people who don't want to deliver to me when just because I ordered something for 3 o'clock? But now, see, here I am going through the exact same dilemma with a 10 a.m. order. I mean, come on. It's 10 a.m., people. How can you not want to deliver at 10 a.m.? So hopefully they get someone in there and I get my order on time. Maybe that'll cause an interruption in the video, which that won't be good. But at least I'll have my order. You know what I mean? I used that orange out of the Fenty Beauty palette. And I like it. I think that looks cute together. I am going to get a brush out and blend it a little bit. I guess I could have waited to blend it, but that blend pretty good. I like most Morphe products. I haven't been in love with all of them. And I like most Jeffree Star products. And again, I'm not in love with all of them. But there are those that I think are really awesome. And like most of his highlighters, they do their job well. So, I mean, I can't complain. Right? No complaints here so far. See, this went on really nice. It's very pigmented. It did blend pretty well. I can't complain. There is no kick up in the palette. There is no fallout on my face, at least not that I can see. But yet again, I don't see well. So, and I don't have my glasses on that I still don't see well from. I have to go back. I have to make another appointment. I mean, my eyes change before my yearly exam is due. Isn't that crazy? But my mother was told that when I was a teenager, or no, I was in grade school, that my eyes would only get worse. They would never get better. They wouldn't stay the same. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit on my lower lid of the Jeffree Star. I have my favorite shirt on again today. So y'all have to excuse me. Yes, I did wash it. I'm one of them picky people. I only wear my clothes once, and then it's in the laundry basket. And I have always been like that. My ex-husband, he would get up and put another pair of jeans on. And he would put on the same jeans he had on the day before. And yes, I had a fit. And I told him, I didn't like that. But he always did it anyways. I did the laundry, so, but he still did it. And it was the same thing with bath towels. How a lot of people do that with their bath towels. They'll use it more than once. I won't. But that's just me. Everything has to be clean. Always. So, mascara. Just that one coat. Well, it's never one coat. We'll use this one first and then the other one. I'll give this one some time to dry. I am going to check my Walmart app to see. I haven't been using my laptop much lately because my grandkids have been using it when they're here, and they've signed me out of a lot of my stuff. And I don't remember the credentials to sign myself back in. Like my Facebook, my, Roblox. I don't really play Roblox, but my grandson, Reynaldo, always calls me to play with him, and I do. I'm terrible at it, but he's 8. He doesn't care how bad I am. And he'll tell me too, Nina, you are such a newbie. And I'm like, oh, what? He said, you can tell you're a parent. You're such a newbie. And I'm like, he's a cutie pie. He says the cutest things. I have some really great grandkids, and that's for sure. Oh, and then I know Chriselle will be watching this video. Chriselle, this is the bag. It's very roomy. It's very pretty, metallic-y, pink. Tag still on it. Has nice sturdy hardware. So my granddaughter wants to use that. She said she went shopping, school shopping. She's a senior this year. But she went shopping for her supplies, and she said all the pencil bags were either too small or too preschool looking. They were for little kids. And then they had the plastic pencil boxes. She's a senior. She doesn't want a plastic pencil box. So I told her, she could have one of my makeup bags, and that one just happens to be brand new. I just got it in my Ulta order. It was free. So, and it came with all the little Ulta doodads in it. So I always get light, cute, free stuff there. You know what I mean? I always look at everything that, so I make an informed choice. So, see, knowledge is power. That's what I always tell my kids. That's what I tell my grandkids. Yes, knowledge is power. Okay, now this is the scary part. The NATASHA Denona blush. And it just says Blush Duo Palette. I don't know, 05. I don't think it's 05, but it could be. So we're going to go in just ever so lightly. Okay. A little bit more. So it's blendable and it's buildable. There's no hiccup. There's no fallout. I'd say that did pretty well. Today I'm going to try my hardest not to get mascara where it don't belong. I do have a viewer that did ask, Fatima, I think that's how you say the name, but they asked to see my kitty cats. That's why I'm looking around. To see if anybody's near. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Nemo. Luna. Hi, come here. See if I can at least get Nemo. I know I can't lift Luna up. Come here, Nemo. She's just sitting there staring at me like, what do you want? She was laying down. And she is lazy. But that's what cats do. You know what I mean? Usually Luna's on my bed right about now. After I make my bed, she lays down and she stays there for till late afternoon. She may come in and lay on my lap, but I cannot pick her up because she will go ballistic. The people who had her before I did, they were very abusive. They would pick her up, throw her at the wall, all kinds of sick stuff they do to her. And so that is why my grandson, he stole her. When he left, he took her. But, I mean, her tail had been broken in 2 places. She was about 6 then. So her entire life, she had been abused. So when I got her, she was very reserved. Didn't want touch, didn't want anything. And now she lays on my lap. She'll lay on me at night. She will let me pet her. But she still won't let anybody pick her up. And she's more friendly with everybody. She's very quiet and timid and soft, and I mean everything about her is just so, somebody pressed the mute button on her, but she's adorable. But I know she's not going to let me pick her up, and she won't bite me or scratch me or anything. She'll just wiggle for her life to get down. And she knows I love her and I'd never hurt her. I'll always protect her. I mean, I call her my little Luna bug. Nemo, on the other hand, is mean, and she can be pretty rotten. She will bite you in a heartbeat, including me. I did have a Walmart delivery person come up here trying to pet and love on her, and I was like, no, 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 no. See, I don't do that. I'm not going to walk into a stranger's house and immediately pet their animals. Nope. I know nothing about them, and they know nothing about me. So I'm not afraid of any animal, but I do have respect for them. Okay, let's see. I've got, Okay, their message is from my daughter. I was hoping it was from Walmart. Okay. She's in a training class today. Walmart, let's see. Do you still say you're delayed? Yes, it does. 10 a.m. Between 10 and 11, and it's delayed. Like, that is so stupid. I know it's a small order, so it's a small tip. It's a 10% tip. But if I have extra, I add extra. But I don't have extra today. So, but then, you know, I've tipped $20 even before. So, I mean, it just really bothers me that a 10 a.m. order, and this is the Ulta setting spray again. It really bothers me that such a small order during the day is that much of a problem. You know, if you can't get people to deliver at 10 a.m., then you need to consider hiring your own delivery people instead of using a third-party service. Because obviously, that shit ain't working out. Period. And it's not fair to your paying customers. You know, the subscription is not free. You know, you have to pay for a subscription to get your stuff delivered. Or you can pay the $6.99, or is it $5.99? It's one of the two. Every single time you get a delivery, plus your tips. So, I mean, Walmart, get it together. I'm not the only one that's complaining. If I was the only one complaining, that would be different. But I'm not. I think I have like bacon, a loaf of bread, and like 2 or 3 other small things. So it's like, it's not like I asked you to deliver $300 worth of groceries. I mean, I know my order was like $30 or something. Okay, guys. Maybe I should have used some liquid liner today on top. But this is what I got. I am going to... Yes, I did put Q-tips in here. We'll see how long they last. I hate when I have stuff in the corner of my eye, too. I mean, that really, really irks me. But yeah, so Walmart needs to start their own deliveries. I mean, some stuff, if it's shipped from the store, they have their own people deliver it. So why can't they deliver the groceries and stuff? I know they are starting a new service where they actually, you don't have to tip them, and they actually bring your groceries in, and they unpack them, they put them away, they dispose of bags, boxes, what have you. And, you know, that is a great service, but they're not offering it in my area. But, you know, if they can do that, then they can make sure somebody's available to deliver groceries at 10 a.m. I mean, they said the third-party people don't want to deliver in the evening. They don't want to now they don't want to deliver in the morning either. So, I mean, what am I paying for? Maybe I'll get my groceries today. Maybe I won't. But I'm paying for it. Even if I don't use it, I'm paying for it. So, I mean, that's not right. But anyways, enough of my Walmart rant, okay? It's Friday. I'm going to get off of here. I've got a couple things to do. Nemo, nobody's going to come see me right now. Now, see, if I was up here playing music, they'll both jump up here. Because when I turn my Pandora on and I'm up here doing my makeup, and I'll even be singing, they come up here and join me. They love the music. But being on YouTube, I can't play the music. And my hair, it grows naturally like this. My viewer also mentioned that, but it's naturally this color, if that's what she meant. It's naturally different colors, and I don't color it. I don't streak it or frost it or whatever you call it. I don't do anything like that because I don't want to damage my hair. My hair is hard enough to deal with as it is. So yeah, I don't want to damage it. I do flat iron it only once. Only when I wash it, I'll let it dry a little bit on its own, and then I will blow the rest dry. Because if I waited, I mean, it would take forever. And my hair is natural curly, and it's very thick. So that's why I keep it shaved on the sides and the back at the bottom. So it helps, especially in the summertime. I'm very heat sensitive. You know, people with MS, I mean, we're the weirdest people. Like, some of us are heat sensitive, as am I. Some of us are cold sensitive. So, it just depends. So, now me, I can't win for losing. I am heat sensitive due to the MS. But I also have bone spurs throughout my entire body. Like, my spine is riddled with them. I have them everywhere, though. And I have arthritis and a lot of deterioration. So, the cold, it affects the arthritis, makes me hurt. The heat affects the MS. So I can't win for losing. If the heat's on or it's too warm in my apartment, I don't have the central air set at a better temperature, it really affects me. But then when the central air comes pumping out, it causes me a lot of pain. So I can't win for losing. It's like I'm fighting a losing battle here. But I push on. I push on. So we do the best we can. And that's all we can do. So God gives us all of this. And all we have to do is do the best we can and trust in Him. So I hope you all have a beautiful Friday. It's weekend time. A lot of people don't work the weekends. Probably not people who deliver for Walmart. But y'all take care. Enjoy your day and stay safe. Bye-bye.